I'm gonna start speaking words that hopefully convey something to you. However, he isn't perfect by any means. He has flaws, just like a normal human being without a flag for a face and an arsenal of nukes. The United Kingdom was a bit of a jackass during the days of British colonialism. Continued life pretty much as normal, with a few wars here and there accompanied by racist policies, like kicking the Indians out and all that, like a jerk. So the Union and the Confederacy are brothers, they're trying to kick each other's asses, and everything is a dumpster fire. Then comes the Great Depression, and everything goes to hell. He tried his best to get Imperial Japan to surrender, but at this point she had lost all sanity. If she had any to begin with, I mean, that's debatable. In France, take a kind of parental responsibility over West Germany while East is tossed at a very angry Soviet Union. I do not care. I'm having fun and frick you and that's that. Today our guinea pig is Russia. You know that huge heckin' country that recruited beluga whales to spy on other people? Yeah, that one. And the Soviet Union was like, adios, kiddos, and then he died. Pog. Russia had a wonderful childhood with a supportive father. No, he didn't. Like any traditional edgelord, he had a pretty shit upbringing. But I bet you can't guess what happens next. The German jackass betrays him. Oh, but he gets a free pass when he's doing it because, you know, he has no soul. Anyways, Russia joins the war effort and kind of becomes Soviet's right-hand man. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. This was honestly probably because now he had East Germany to be his living punching bag. Oh my god, that was horrible, but you know what I mean. His home life with the Soviet Union. I did it again, god damn it, and my dog is barking. This is so unprofessional. America put a gentle hand on Russia's shoulder. But I'm actually not racist. Look, I'm not gonna pretend that I don't ship this. These two extremely homophobic countries are gay for each other, and that's final. You're not allowed to have a different opinion. He's made himself lots of enemies through this, and since he has such an extensive list of rivals, we'll just go through the biggest ones. He hates Japan with a burning passion. Same goes for India. He hates them as much as I hate the Portuguese flag. Seriously, this thing is fucking ugly. Red and green do not go together. This is like basic fucking knowledge. Holy shit! In traditional Countryhumans fashion, he murdered his father and then took power. And also Taiwan is his brother, so everything is going just great, and then Imperial Japan comes along and stages an incident where a train blows up. But yeah, the war starts, and China's like, ooh, that seems cool. So he gets involved briefly, and then it stops, so like, epic. China goes to war with India for a bit, tests some nuclear weapons, and then he decides that culture is dumb and burns all of it. No homo, for real. No homo this time, but he dies, so who cares? His best friend is France, but like, no hetero, right? Yes, hetero. All of the hetero. Also, the bubonic plague is a thing, but don't worry, guys. There's one light in the darkness, and that light is Britain's first contact with the magical substance known as tea. He fights with France and Spain, and then the Napoleonic Wars happen, and he fights with France for like the millionth fucking time. The Entente Cordiale happens, and Britain and France are friends, and domestic abuse is no longer a concern for the shippers. Yay. The Great Depression happens, and that's all shit, and also a problem child is like, how about I invade Czechoslovakia? But yeah, he and his allies save his wife, and it's beautiful, and they chase the German jackass back into his own country, and then the Soviet Union comes and absolutely destroys his ass. Wait, that's... Yeah, France. Need I say more? This really do be a French moment. I'm gonna look back on this video in 3 years and cringe at my awful sense of humor. Actually, I'm probably gonna look back on my entire involvement with this fandom and cringe. So, Adult Moony, I just want you to know that I am aware this is very cringeworthy, except I don't care about your feelings. Also, remember to feed your sea monkeys. So, while she's experiencing major cultural growth, she's also fighting Britain. 100 Years' War and all that, which wasn't actually 100 years, but I guess whoever named it couldn't count past that. Sadly, France can't go 5 minutes without getting into another war, so why are there so many goddamn wars? Long story short, France gets screwed by Britain, and, wait a minute, and when America starts smacking him around, she's like, yes, I raised that boy. She beats everybody's asses until she eventually gets her own ass beat. But then the streak is broken because an Uber driver took a wrong turn. She would, like, steal a plane or something and go see Britain when his back is turned. And then he commits toaster bath. What a noob. But yeah, let's pronounce union as onion. He's big brain because I like playing into stereotypes. That was a joke, by the way. And everyone with glasses is automatically big brain. That was also a joke. As a person who needs glasses, my very existence proves that myth incorrect. I will now also be referring to the Axis powers as the Council of Assholes. I don't know what the other parent is, and I don't really want to think about which country is freaking the German jackass. Two of them spent a lot of time together, and Germany kind of looked up to Weimar, much to the German jackass's disappointment. Unfortunately, it would lead to sibling murder. You do not need to be in a romantic relationship with someone to be upset when they backstab you. Hungary is also pretty close to both that. My dog is barking, I'm going to kill somebody. I just have so much to say, most of which is me projecting onto a cartoon country, so I apologize for this taking so long. My cat is meowing. Please shut your face, little boy. My interpretation of him is probably really different from most people's, but I love it, so shut up. His batshit crazy genocidal edgy phase. He's like an edgy teenager, but he's taken it to the extremes, man. Child neglect is not epic. Anyways, the Russian Empire never listened to him because who listens to their kids these days? He didn't, like, hold a gun to his head and say, yo, come help me kill some Germans or I'll blow your brains out. But I wouldn't recommend doing a murder. You might get arrested. I once made a joke with my friends that the Soviet Onion's character arc is like a rainbow and everyone else is just like a freaking speed bump. He decides that Ukrainians are immune to starvation. Anybody with vocal cords is a threat to his power, obviously. With that out of the way, excuse me while I casually vomit out all of my headcanons for this doomed relationship. He was like, ew, fascism, I better not talk to him in case it's contagious. Though he wouldn't admit that because his ego is bigger than the entire solar system. He doesn't want anybody to hurt them. I mean, you know, except himself, he's allowed to hurt them, that's okay for some reason. Separating siblings is always the best option when a child is orphaned. He gets a lot closer to China, no homo, and gives him a free 30-day trial of communism. She was pretty close to her mother, as back then Imperial Japan wasn't, like, bouncing off the walls, starting wars. The first war that the Bebe Japan... sorry, Bebe. I pronunciation very good. It's like, you know the video where Logan Paul found the body in the forest and he was laughing? Like, that's me, except I'm not recording bodies in forests. She was like, I'm about to be a stubborn bitch. Meanwhile, Japan was like, bruh. I am not a historian. I am an idiot 10th grader and my history unit on India got cut short. We got, like, a case of child abduction or something here. Someone should probably report this. Case in point, Afghanistan. Not, like, the fake Afghanistan. Screw that shit. But, like, anyways, cute. Hoes be mad about me shipping India and Afghanistan because they automatically assume they have bad relations. Stay mad, cry about it. LMAO. Then Britain came and was like, I smell spices, LOL, XD. Oh my gosh, there is an ant on my monitor. Hold on, I need to get a napkin to murder it. I'm gonna go eat raw cookie dough.